Hey y'all, Cody here, and we're back with another day here at Walt Disney World. Leaving the Pop Century right now. We're about to hop on the Skyliner. It's right there. We're going to go to Hollywood Studios, and we're going to go explore around. Hi, housekeeping guy. So we're going to go explore around. We're going to try to get on a Rise of Resistance with minimal weight. I kind of rolling the dice if they're doing their single rider line today. And if not, there's definitely a single rider opportunity at Millennium Falcon. So we'll definitely be doing that. And overall, just kind of exploring Galaxy's Edge and Hollywood Studios. All right. Well, we finally made it. We're here at Hollywood Studios. And I think I'm going to stick with my original plan. And I'm going to go to the right. We're going to cut through Toy Story Land to get to the side of Galaxy's Edge where the Rise of Resistance is at. According to my Disney Experience app, oh god, morning voice crack, sorry. According to the Disney World app, it says it's at 60 minutes right now, but it's not specifying if they have their single rider line running. So I am willing to roll the dice on that. If not, I might beeline it back over here to Sunset Boulevard, and we will go on Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster instead. So we are going to make our way right over here. A little extra humid today, even for Florida standards. But I love this park. I love old style Hollywood. That is noir. Architecture is definitely my vibe. So this park is my favorite out of the four. And we will definitely be riding that later. So if you know your landmarks, that is almost a one-to-one facade anyways. Upscale replica of the Grauman's Chinese Theater in downtown LA. And here it is the home to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is a lot of fun. I love that ride. Just recently got one over on the West Coast with the Toontown refurb in the El Capitan Theater. So a spoof of another famous theater from the golden age of Hollywood. And back there, through the arches, if you can see it, we'll go explore that later. Star Wars Launch Bay before it disappears, because that whole area is becoming Animation Courtyard. So that's where you'll find more prominent presence of all of the classic anime characters, plus a lot of the Disney Junior characters. So we're gonna make our way right down here. So Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge, that's where we're headed. We're about to go down to the size of a toy because we're entering Andy's backyard right here in Toy Story Land. And I love this land, just its overall style and look, but the fact that there's so many classic toy references hidden throughout, such as, and from all eras really, pretty much all the railings are made of giant K'NEX pieces. So kind of my late 80s through the 90s kids, if you remember K'NEX. I know I had a set. Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, sorry, let me finish, when my brain finished words. Is really good. I've been there once since they opened it. It is family style, so definitely best suited for going with a group.
Jesse,
and all the characters, even all the giant characters, have voice lines. So Rex is up there, stuck on the Jenga tower. Jesse's trying to help him. Here's the highlight attraction in this land, Slinky Dog Dash. We'll go ahead, we'll let it go on by. That one's really fun. Always has a high wait time. We'll try to get on that later. We got Toy Story. We got Woody and Jesse. Perfect timing. Let's see. We're looking at 35 minutes for Toy Story Mania. We will come back and do that. That's an interactive dark ride game, which is a lot of fun. There's also a version on the West Coast. And a lot of hidden reference. Again, not just toy references, toy history references, but a lot of references hidden without. Like obviously we have the Luxo Ball, which is a Pixar staple. All the signage for the buildings are like Tinker Toy sticks with notebook paper, like Andy just made them himself. This is Woody's Lunchbox. This is one of my favorite places to eat. I'm so happy that they added some actual more shaded seating and everything back there. It really needed it. It's the entrance to Slinky Dog back there. And right over here we have Alien Swirling Saucers, basically the teacup ride system. And it is themed to the Little Green Aliens and Pizza Planet.
Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Universe protecting you. There's a secret mission in an uncharted backyard. Your directive, have fun.
Here we are, a Black Spire outpost. And again, like I mentioned in my Magic Kingdom video, theming is just top-notch in here. Similar to Storybook Circus and Fantasyland, there's hidden details in the concrete work. Like you can see right there, there's Bantha tracks. In other spots you'll see a ship just took off. Oh, we got stormtroopers. So the First Order is out and about. And right here behind them is the Droid Depot. You can build your own droid, R units, BB units, the new C units like Chop from Rebels, R units such as R2, D2 himself, and BB units such as BB-8. And since we are right next to the Droid Depot, there's R unit tracks and protocol droid footprints. These were actually made using the real on-screen props of R2-D2 and C-3PO. We have Glunk droid tracks that lead over there. And again, the theming is just top-notch around here. I really enjoy it. So we have all the droids back here. They'll interact with you like every so often. We have the TIE Echelon, the troop transport shuttle for the First Order. And we have the First Order supply store over here, which we'll definitely look at. And there's our milk stand. We'll come back to that. One does not simply go to Galaxy's Edge and not get a blue milk. It's just blasphemy. But there is the TIE Echelon. This is only here. I don't know if I don't think it's actually appeared in a movie to my knowledge, or a series. It may have appeared in an animated series. Not 100%. Okay, something different that they have here. They do have the First Order helmet here. So you're gonna find all your First Order merch in here. We got the Stormtrooper bag, we got the First Order officer hats, the baton and shield for the riot troopers. And you got the rest of your officer gear right over there. And here's one of the R units you can build at Droid Depot. So let's go board a Star Destroyer and really mess up the First Order's day. And again, the theming, little details that they didn't have to do. Whenever you buy Coke beverages back here, they come in thermal detonator bottles. And yes, the labels are in Arabish. So that's regular Coke, Diet Coke, and Sprite, and the Dajani water. And with the Disney Parks Play Disney Parks app, I should say, if I can put my words straight, you can also do what's called Batu bounty hunting. And it'll give you a bounty. You can go around to all these doors. You use your Magic Band Plus, and it'll vibrate and light up when it has kind of a hot and cold system if you're getting close or not. Ogus Cantina, we do have a reservation for here at 5 o'clock tonight, so we'll be back for that. And here we go. And here it's the fastest Hunky Junk in the galaxy. Did the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. There she is. In all her glory. the Millennium Falcon itself. So right over here, there's Docking Bay 7, the quick service location for Galaxy's Edge. It's really good. I like it. Oh, this is Doc Ondars. What am I doing? Important things first. Suns, thank you. And the greeting here is Bright Suns for hello, and goodbye is Tilda Spires. Again, just levels of immersion that they didn't have to do, but I'm happy they did. Okay, so we have some of the new Ahsoka gear here. Nice. We got Princess Leia dress right there. Some Ahsoka shirts and pullovers. Kylo sabers. Kind of got our Mandalorian section. We have the Armorer's helmet. That is the Black Series one from Hasbro. We got Darth Maul Sith Lord shirts. We got kids Darth Vader suits. We got Kyber crystal necklaces. We got red. We've got black. We got Vader figures. First order mugs. $350, but you can buy a replica of the burned Vader helmet that Kylo Ren has. Kylo Ren suit. Nice. For display only. Okay. Oh, well, here's all the pieces. So we got cape. We got tunic. We got belt. It looks like it comes with pants. We have some Imperial credits props. We got that same Clone Trooper helmet that we... Oh, maybe we haven't seen that yet. No, that's a different one. I lied. So we do have the 212th Clone Trooper helmet. That is Obi-Wan Squadron under the command of Commander Cody. So I do like... So I am a little biased. We have the helmet of Ren, Knights of Ren helmet right down there. And here at Doc Ondars, this is where you can buy your fancy sabers. So we have Qui-Gon, we have Ki-Adi-Mundi, Ahsoka comes in a double set. We got Kylo, we got Keenan Jarrus from Rebels. We got Ezra Bridger, and it looks like he can. Oh, he's $100. That's not bad.
So take it, hold it, and do it really.
Let's see what else we got. Ooh, we got Master Kalmaka. He's a Wookiee Jedi, so he has that kind of wooden one looking right there, which is cool. So right over here we still have Kyber crystals, more Jedi merch. We'll go around the other way. We got some Vader sabers, creature merch. We got Luke's X-Wing helmet. We got the New Republic officer and Jedi tunic, Jedi cloak, some saber stands. We got some New Republic credits, some Mandalorian coins, some Galactic credits, some lightsaber accessories. And here we have Rey, and we have Mace Windu. We have the generic lightsabers. Looks like blue and white Kyber crystal necklaces. Ooh, some lightsaber pieces for Savi's sabers. And then we just come back around to the counter right there. And we have Anakin and Luke sabers in that bin right there. And we're going to head out really quickly. But when you exit back out, they'll put you right back here at Docking Bay 7. And right next door is Ronto Roasters, my favorite place to eat back here in Galaxy's Edge. Love the Ronto wrap, especially love the breakfast Ronto wrap. It's super good. Really basic, honestly, when you break it down, but delicious nonetheless. And all the Rontos are cooked fresh with a pod racer engine by that guy. So we are going to make our way around. Sorry, it's probably really loud in here. Pod racer engines cook really loud. There we go. So this is the marketplace of Black Spire Outpost. So right here we have Cat Sokkas. You get the flavored popcorn here. I haven't tried it. It's okay. People rave about it and love it. I don't recommend it. Some general Galaxy's Edge, generic Galaxy's Edge merch there. Right over here we have Toydarian Toy Makers. So if you remember the character of Watto, who was Anakin's original owner in Episode 1, he is a Toydarian, so that is the species that runs this. So we have Nubs from the New Jedi Adventures, we have Porgs, we have Wicket the Ewok, we have Mace Windu, we have Princess Leia, we have Chewbacca. And right here on the other side, we have, I see Kylo Ren, I see First Order Troopers, I see Cad Bane, and Darth Vader. So, we have all those, and there's more of that. This is where you find the toys of Galaxy's Edge. We have some games. We have Sonic, the card game that Han Solo won the Millennium Falcon with. Chance cubes, as you see Watto use in the Phantom Menace. And then just kind of some toys of ships. We have a die-cast, that is heavy, die-cast Millennium Falcon. We have some kind of pull back and go land speeders. We have some wooden toys of Chopper and Hondo and Maka. We got a T-16 Skyhopper, that's kind of cool. We have a pullback version of Luke's speeder. We have die-cast AT-AT walkers. We have Mandalorian and one trooper, and one starfighters, and one troopers, and one starfighters. And bigger plushes, Ewoks, Chewie, Banthas. The works, and we have the wooden Mandalorian figure over here. So we're gonna head out of here, and we're gonna go over to the creature stall. So we made it over to the creature stall. Sorry, traffic got a little congested there for a second. This is where you'll find all of your creatures. We got Porgs, we got Loft Cats, we got spider monkeys. We got those. I think I just called that a Loft Cat. I meant to look at that one. Sorry, that's the Loft Cat. This is the creature that attacks Padme in the arena on Geonosis. And yeah, so this is where you find all your adorable creatures that are not going to eat your face off. But right in here, we have a real Loft Cat. He's chilling, he's sleeping, he's having a good time. He's living his best life. Alright. So, and then just kind of some more minor merch over here. Other than that, that is the marketplace right through the center of Galaxy's Edge. And we're going to walk right through this way. And the Millennium Falcon is not the only ship currently docked here in Blackspire Outpost. As you come over here, Rise of the Resistance. Sorry, the sun glare is really something today. And it does not look like they have single rider going. It's unfortunate. But we got a T-70B X-Wing right there. Right over here we have an A-Wing. So again, just immersive theming and details that they didn't have to do, but I'm so glad they did. Oh my goodness, are we gonna get lucky? Holy cow, they are doing single rider right now. Let's go, son. All right, so I am probably gonna get on this and I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, y'all, they are doing single rider right now. So for single rider, you come down the exit ramp, stay to the left, because we're gonna hang a hard left right over here. Unfortunately, you do gotta swim upstream a little bit. And right through this way. This is my first time using this, so I'm really kind of just following some more directions here. But so unfortunately, you do miss the portion of the pre-show where you're on board the first ship, but so you kind of enter in right on board the Star Destroyer. But honestly, that's kind of the big fun reveal part, I feel like. Okay. So, we gotta move fast. Thank you. Okay, y'all, so yeah, literally not even 5 minutes. I'm already on board the Star Destroyer. resistance spy. I don't think yet. It's gonna mess stuff up. What's
You get a special viewing all the way down.
Thank you. They have no idea I'm a spy. So here we go. This is an experience, y'all. Holy cow. All right, well, we made it, and I will check back in with you guys in just a second.
This was the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Okay, I think they might know I'm a spy now. But I don't have any roommates in my cell, so that's nice. That's something. So, it's kind of. I guess we're just chilling here. Oh, there it is. There's my rescue party. All right, bye. I gotta go, guys.
Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A drone droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, then go to the prisoners.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they know I'm a spy now.
Pick these two droids anyway.
This is R5. We just met. Oh, no.
Take cover, recruits!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
If anyone's making a blast first, now's a good time. The escape pod is just below us!
Wait,
Why are you going up?
I don't know.
Down, up is bad.
Yeah, I know.
Straight bad.
Oh. Always someone in the cockpit. Okay, you know what? Not as bad as it could have been, you know?
The resistance will attempt to rescue
We're doing really good, R5.
Neither the resources nor the courage to
We
invade
trust
us.
you.
You underestimate their
I
conviction.
am by myself,
Raise the
y'all.
shields.
Shields. I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
How tiny y'all got here?
Brave, but ultimately hopeless.
Oh, no.
There's nowhere to run.
Good, R5, let's go. Such as, oh, this place is not good. Oh, okay, alright. Oh, no. Not give up. Okay. Okay. I think we're doing okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing less than fine. That was my tip. Okay. I needed to go there. Okay. Well, I think we set out to do what we wanted to do. We're messing up there.
All resistance personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
That is the sound of badness. We gotta go, R5. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're good. That's exactly where we wanted to be. Oh, look, I know. We made it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You guys really know how to get close, don't you?
All right, R5.
You're clear.
came in a little off target.
But not my words.
Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
Face stop.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Line up, staff room's pocket. Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're alive! I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
Okay, so that was definitely an experience. So we just did the Rise of Resistance single rider line. You can, oh wow, I don't even know where to explain this because 75-minute wait for standby. I got on in less than 2 because you walk down a hallway. I didn't film it because it's technically backstage. I don't want to interrupt you. So you walk down the exit ramp, you take a left, you go into a hallway, and you then take another right, and you are on board the Star Destroyer. So you do kind of miss the first part of the pre-show being on the ship, but honestly, to take a 75-minute wait and make it 2 minutes, I am all for it, and I recommend that when they are offering it. They usually do it on somewhat busier days like today. So we've exited out the other side of Galaxy's Edge, so now we are on Grand Avenue, and this right over here is what used to be Muppet Courtyard. Much to my chagrin, it is gone. So Monsters Inc. Land is coming in its place, so they've already shut it down. And oh no, which means oh no, we got a 2319. Those guys are coming in. There we go. Bam. So I guess that's a thing that is happening now, unfortunately. So we're gonna walk right down here, right down Grand Avenue and everything. And if you go around the corner right over there, that is Star Tours, which I will show you guys in just a second. But we're actually gonna take a left right up here. And right here is the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, which is a restaurant, which is a lot of fun. It's a old school 50s drive-in theater, and the tables are classic cars. So you sit in a classic car while enjoying your meal and watching old school cartoons on repeat. And right over here, Red Carpet Dreams, you can meet Mickey and Minnie. You can meet Mickey in his sorcerer outfit and Minnie in her Hollywood dress. Looks like they're both sitting at about 20 minutes right now. And right here on my left, you'll see we have ABC Commissary. This is a quick service location here. It is fantastic. It's probably my favorite quick service location in Hollywood Studios. They have a buffalo chicken grilled cheese sandwich that I absolutely love. So this little pathway brings us up on the, if you're looking at it from the front, the left side of Runaway Railway. So when we take a right, we will be back in the main entry plaza. All right. So yep, you'll notice we are kind of back where we started. So Hollywood Studios is not that big of a park. Really easy to navigate for the most part. And all that jazz. So right over there, across from me, if you can see, we have the Hollywood Brown Derby sit-down restaurant. Kind of pricey, but really good. So we're gonna go right over here to this building right here. That is Trolley Car Cafe, the Starbucks location for Hollywood Studios. And we'll venture down that way. Eventually that leads to the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. Really fun show. Highly recommend it. And right here on my right we have Keystone Clothiers. You'll find a lot of basic park merch, Hollywood resort merch, park merch, and Star Wars and Indiana Jones. And we want to go right over here, and we want to not photobomb the PhotoPass spots. So we're going to make our way down Sunset Boulevard. I'm gonna go single rider rock and roller coaster, and then we'll see what Tower of Terror looks like after that. But you know what, on our way down there, let's walk through some of the shops. I love the shops down here. We got ears, so I've seen these around. So these are some new Sleeping Beauty ears. One side is pink, one side is blue. So to go with the fairies argument. Make it blue, make it pink, make it blue. So we got some Halloween merch over here. Halloween PJs, mugs, the ghost headband, the lounge fly. That's about all we got right there. The rose gold lounge fly. You find a lot of the brighter colors in here in this shop. We got the green and blue sequined crew neck. We have these white Crocs. They are brand name Crocs, and they have the holes are Mickey shaped. We got some Monsters University stuff because we do have that Monsters Inc. land taking the place of Muppet Courtyard. We have the Ears Lounge Fly, and then this hard shell Mickey purse. It looks like that's, I don't know how functional that is, but then we got the embossed pink Mickey shorts, and then the matching sweatpants and crew neck over there. The sweatshirt for that one, and also in black. And then we had the lavender, kind of, or lilac-y, lavender purple Spirit jersey, lounge fly. And then there's a better look at that hard shell Mickey shoulder bag. And we have some Stitch Spirit jerseys, hoodies, everything. So we're gonna head right out over here. Sorry. And we're gonna go right across the way. Hi, there I am. So, in here, gonna again find a lot of generic merch. So this is a new one I haven't seen yet. Same shape as that Ears one we just saw. The balloon lounge flyer. We have the mini sun hat. The sequined Sorcerer Mickey shirt. That same, or this is the bedazzled one. This is the sequined Mickey shirt that we saw at Magic Kingdom the other day. That Red Bomber jacket again. We got the Space Mountain Play in the Park crew neck sweatshirt. That's kind of cool. I do like the shade of blue on that. We got this kind of fleece-lined gray Mickey hoodie. I've been seeing this pullover around. I'll probably get it because I do like pullovers. Some of the same Stitch stuff that we also saw in Magic Kingdom. The Stitch Spirit jersey, backpack hoodie, Crocs. Yep, we saw that at Magic Kingdom. Stitch plushies. We got Winnie the Pooh stuff. We got the Pooh hoodie, the glass water bottle, and those two shirts right there. General Park merch. We have the resort lounge fly for this year. The teacup coffee mug. The Crocs, the frames, the Spirit jerseys, all that jazz. Same stuff again that we saw in Magic Kingdom. Okay, this is kind of cool. A men's button-down shirt. It's the 100 Acre Wood map that Christopher Robin draws up. This is what I wanted to show y'all here in a second. Well, there's the pink Spirit jersey. We haven't seen that one yet. But I'll see if I can find it somewhere else. They were standing in front of it, but there's a Hollywood Studios lounge fly that's it's pretty cool looking. I was going to show you guys, but I will just find it somewhere else and show you. That is totally fine. Okay, now we found all our rest of our Halloween merch. So the Pooh Halloween merch, I haven't seen that yet. So it looks like we got a hoodie, kids t-shirt, I guess a sweat set, the Tigger ears, the bag, the t-shirt. Okay, I guess that's it, but yeah, that's something different. We got the Mickey ear hat, the pumpkin Mickey ear hat. Oh, so we do have different Halloween merch over here. We have the sequined Minnie and her witch outfit t-shirt. We have the Halloween hoodie. We have the ornament. We have the Mickey Minnie pumpkin pillow. More of those ornaments, kids baseball jersey, kids sequin mini crew neck, table decor looks like, little light up mini pumpkins. And then we do have some of the villains merch because we do have that new villain show over here. Again, a lot of it's the same stuff we saw in the confectionery and just throughout Magic Kingdom. Yep. Oh. But we do have some cool Fantasmic merch because this is the park where Fantasmic is located. We got the 2 different shirts. We got the hoodie. We got Maleficent. We got Sorcerer Mickey and all the Sorcerer Mickey ear and hats and some new. Right there, you can see them, the magic band and the ears for Fantasmic. Okay. We're gonna keep on keeping on. We're gonna make our way down to Rock and Roller Coaster. And here is my favorite non-Star Wars ride in this park, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, which holds the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And I do miss this on the West Coast as much as I do love Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. I do still miss it every now and again. And just like I said, this is the park that hosts Fantasmic, and it is right through there. It's a little better on this coast because it has its own amphitheater versus just being on the Rivers of America and Frontierland like it is at Disneyland. So we are looking at 50 minutes, 5-0 for Tower of Terror. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my plan. I'm going to go single rider, rock and roller coaster. There's my coffee.
But I just want to get...
And something else that's changing. So the Muppets may be getting evicted from Muppet Courtyard on the other side of the park, but since the contract with for Rock and Roller Coaster, their contract with Aerosmith is coming to an end, so the Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem will be taking over the Rock and Roller Coaster, which I'm excited for. I love the Muppets. I was so excited when they kind of gave a little TLC to Muppet Courtyard a few years ago, and was starting to have a presence in the park again. And then sad when they turned around and closed it, but I'm happy to see that there's plans to keep them in the parks and everything, because again, I love the Muppets. And 70 minutes, let's see how good. Oh, I hear this is like the worst single rider line. Okay, JK, I am not going to do that. I think I might look into getting a lightning lane for today, because this park is getting a little busy and I would like to go on some of the things today. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So yep, we're going to look into lightning lane. We're going to probably go on Tower of Terror, and then we'll come back around to Rock and Roller Coaster. Okay, so we just made it off the Tower of Terror, and we're going to do obligatory exit through the gift shop. Make sure I got all my stuff. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So they have that holographic Jack Loungefly that we saw at Magic Kingdom, and over here they do have the small matching, very small matching wallet to go with it. If your boy could put it back on the shelf. So they have this heart, that looks like crossbody, heart-shaped Jack and Sally heart show. There's the Jack hoodie that we saw. I think we saw this Windbreaker before. If we didn't, that's cool. I like it. And I'm going to zoom out just a little bit there. And then, of course, obviously we have our Tower of Terror merch. We have our Tower of Terror ears, which these are actually Loungefly ears, so these are fancy. Shirts, hats, bellhop stitch. We have this new Tower of Terror Loungefly that's also featuring a delirious bellhop stitch, and the doors open and close. Don't think they serve any other function besides that, but and then kind of the same thing. We have a Tower of Terror ornament, the Tower of Terror Mickey and Minnie shirt, the out of order shirt that's been around for a little while. A Nothing over here. We got drinks. We got some of the figurines over here. We got some Stitch. We got some Fantasia. Just some general park ones. We have all the Nightmare ornaments over here. And this actually Jack on a little carousel. And then same thing. Got the carousel. We have the mayor in his little car. Oh, and his head actually spins around. So you can have Happy Mayor, you can have Sad Mayor. We got Oogie, and we got the that street band trio. And we have these figurines. So it looks like a lot of our Nightmare merch is going to be over here in this location instead of at the Haunted Mansion or Magic Kingdom. We got bellhop hats, mugs, ceramic travel mugs, ceramic home mugs, the tumbler with Mickey and Minnie, in the noir Hollywood attire. Another Nightmare corner. The kids' Jack hoodie. The girls' Zero shirt. Jack, Sandy Claus, Sally, Zero, Oogie. We have a 13-day advent calendar of the pumpkin tree. That's kind of cool. We got big kind of pillow pet type thing, Zeros. We have the kids' Jack dress. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen that one before. The Sally hoodie, the figurine set, the Zero light up. Looks like a little light up table piece. But yeah, oh man, one more corner. I didn't even see this over here. It's like a lot of our Oogie Boogie merch over here. We have the water bottle. We have this crossbody bag. We have this mug that's kind of cool looking. With this centerpiece. Looks like it lights up kind of like a pumpkin. The Oogie hat.
He's my favorite. Hold on, Jess.
I would almost take that. We got the long sleeve t-shirt. Oh, you're good. You're fine. The two-sided mare pillow. The throw blanket. The Oogie Spirit jersey that we saw before. Excuse me. The Zero hat. And he's going through both sides. That's hilarious. Pumpkin King ears. The Jack shirt. Sandy Claus pillow. More throw blankets. The oven mitts. The Jack mug. Zero mug. It looks like that might be everything. So we're going to go ahead and head out of here. And this is all still kind of the Plaza queue area for Tower of Terror. I love the theming back here. I love, like I said, this is my favorite park. I love 30s, 40s, noir Hollywood. That is my vibe and my jam. And so we are going to go right out here, right this way. And then we're probably going to head over to Star Wars Launch Bay, and I will walk you all through that. All right, so we're walking right down Sunset Boulevard. We do have a replica of the Carthay Circle Theater. That is the theater in Old Hollywood where Walt premiered their first ever feature animated film, Snow White, which kind of started everything for this company nearly 100 years ago. That was kind of their really big break, and proved the animation can be a real form of feature film. So there's a lot of hidden references to other parks and locations around the world. So since we are the theme to Hollywood, Hollywood's in California, we have this little stand here called Anaheim Produce, and obviously those of you who know, Anaheim is the home of Disneyland. And right up here, we have this billboard. I'll zoom in so y'all can see it. So that is a reference to Paradise Pier, and that is a picture of the coaster and the old Sun Wheel that used to be at Disney California Adventure. It sadly is now Pixar Pier. It's no longer Paradise Pier. So that coaster has now been rethemed from California Screamin', play on words from California Dreamin' by the Eagles, and it has now been rethemed into the Incredicoaster, which honestly I do like. They did a really good job on that one. All right, and these are all the shops that we already walked through. All right, y'all. Coffee acquired. Now we're gonna make our way back this way, and we are going to go to Star Wars Launch Bay. I will walk you guys through all that. It's kind of sad that it's going away, but I understand why. It really kind of was designed to be kind of just a placeholder and space filler, no pun intended, for the time being, and it really has kind of lasted almost 10 years, so sad to see it go, but glad to see something actually happening to this area and the space over here. And we're gonna go right over here to the Hollywood Studio Arches, and that'll lead us to the future animation courtyard, which currently holds Star Wars Launch Bay. Man, this is one of my, if I had to pick a favorite, this is one of my favorite popcorn carts. There's usually never a line here, so I usually this is usually the first one I scope out. So also back here in Launch Bay is where you have some of your more stationary Star Wars meet and greets. So you have Darth Vader, usually Darth Vader, Chewbacca, and they do have a kind of a fun experience where you with a meet and greet of BB-8. Speaking of character meet and greets, looks like we got a double Dutch competition going on with Goofy right out here. That's fun. I am an older millennial, so my knees don't work that way anymore, but that's fun. And Donald, and my boy, Donald, right over there.
We're gonna take a photo. We're gonna take a big photo right at the end.
Alright, well that's a lot of fun. So we're gonna go right in here. Right this way. So we have this awesome mural. Starts at the Phantom Menace, goes through Return of the Jedi. And we have some of the original movie posters. So that's an original print of a movie poster for the first one, New Hope from 1977. So you're gonna probably look at this one and like, I don't remember that one. Well, because this is actually the early teaser posters for Return of the Jedi, back when it was about to be called Revenge of the Jedi. Through development and production, George Lucas didn't think, well, Jedi don't really go back for revenge. So eventually, right before release, it became Return of the Jedi. And there are still prints of that around that you can find on eBay and everything. We have the original poster for Empire Strikes Back, the classic original poster that we're all used to seeing for A New Hope. And these are the posters I remember having as a kid. So I kind of went backwards, but there's episode 1 right here, The Phantom Menace. These are the posters I remember seeing as a kid all the time when these movies were coming out. The Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. So the whole point of the Star Wars trilogies is that they're mirrors of each other. So we started with A New Hope, we have A Phantom Menace. We started with The Empire Strikes Back. Well, we got to come to the beginning with Attack of the Clones that eventually evolved into our Stormtroopers and the Army of the Empire. And this kind of brings back that old concept of revenge in the title. So we have Return of the Jedi because we had Revenge of the Sith, which ended the Jedi, as you all know, is infamous Order 66. So right back over this way, past that mural again. There's my boy, Commander Cody. So we gotta go right over this way. I have not been to this one in a minute. I usually go to one at Disneyland, so I can navigate that one a little bit better. Hey! Thank you. Oh, just looking.
Runner.
More used to navigating the West Coast one than this one.
I'll be there.
Awesome. So yeah, it looks like 10 minutes for BB-8. You can meet and greet him back there. We got another mural down there we'll go take a look at. And we have kind of a cantina scene with some staged blue milk, which we will go get a real blue milk today, and I will show you all that. We have a gaming table similar to one on board the Falcon itself. And then we go right down here and we have our meet and greet for Chewie. Looks like it hasn't started quite yet. They're just queuing up for it. And then we have 35 minutes to meet and greet with Vader. So we're gonna go right back this way. We're gonna go downstairs to the exhibit itself. Like I said, we had the prequel and original trilogies mural up there. Oh, actually, no, this is a combined one. I thought it was just a sequel trilogy. So this is a second mural that includes. Ooh, it even includes my favorite movie, Rogue One. So this one is everything. If you can kind of see, it's a little dark down here. So we got episode 1, 2, Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith. Oh, we even have the Solo movie right there in between, which is cool. We have Rebels. Then we have Rogue One, which leads us right into New Hope. Okay, I like this mural a lot better. Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and finally, Rise of Skywalker. Okay, I like this full one a lot better. I like that it includes all the anthology stuff in between. And here we go. This does not have as much on display as I thought it used to. So it looks like it's mainly used for meet and greets. There's a few things on display up there. So this is Rey's costume from Force Awakens and her speeder from Jakku. And so there is our Chewie meet and greet. Again, looks like it's just getting started. So honestly, you know what? Let's do it.
He traveled on an airplane. He wasn't the pilot, but he traveled on an airplane to get here. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably for the better after what I'm going to have to tell you. Hey, big guy. So, you know the hyperdrive, right? On the Falcon, it's meh, right? Sometimes. Okay, well now it's a little more bad meh than it was. That's me. That's my fault. I didn't want to tell you this. I know. I thought I could do the hyperspace skipping, and I can't. No. So I made it worse. I'm sorry. Yeah. I know. Good thing I got you, right? That's why we have you. Hondo said I shouldn't tell you, but I didn't listen. I didn't listen to him. I know, right? See, Beard Bros, we stick together. So yeah, no, I wanted to tell you. I felt bad. Right? Awesome. So from one of my favorite episode movies, shall we say, trilogy movies, Return of the Jedi, we have the Imperial speeder bikes from Endor, and plus some of the concept art from it, right back there. So some of these are the original models used for filming, because that's how they do it. So we have the droid Tri-Fighter, which is from the Trade Federation. It disperses the buzz droids that can tear ships apart. We have some concept art of the Death Star construction. Mainly saw this at the end of Revenge of the Sith. And we kind of have an Empire display here. We have a Director Krennic shuttle from Rogue One, an Imperial Star Destroyer from all the original trilogy, the Big Daddy itself, the Death Star, a standard TIE Fighter, and we have an Imperial TIE pilot suit. Oh, and the AT hauler. So this looks like designed for heavy cargo and deploying the ground vehicles, such as the walkers and everything. We have the land speeder from Solo, an A-wing, typically saw in Return of the Jedi, Princess Leia's ship from New Hope, the Tantive 4, Luke in the red 5 X-Wing, and you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see him in there, I can't even zoom in that far, but there's a figure of Luke and R2 in there. The U-Wing, which I love, usually used as a gunship and troop transport, saw this mainly in Rogue One. The B-Wing Starfighter, again, saw mostly in Return of the Jedi. Oh, I forgot one more. So we have Boba Fett's ship. It used to be called the Slave One. I remember in Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett is not referred to as that anymore. Probably for the better. It's just referred to as what it is, the fire spray, and that is the model that it is. So that is really cool. That's one of my favorites. Okay, awesome. That was a lot of fun. I always love meeting Chewie. I do have a bad habit of always breaking the Falcon, so I always feel bad. I always have to tell him. It's a miracle he lets me even look at it, let alone touch it. So we're gonna head right out of here, out of the launch bay. So that is Star Wars launch bay. Again, it's gonna be sad to see it go, but hopefully we can have those meet and greets moved over somewhere else. And we are gonna head right back out. I don't even know what to call this area right now. So again, future animation courtyard right here. So Donald and Goofy is still out here playing games with everybody. And we are gonna head straight out of here, and we're gonna head right back out that way. Zoom out just a little bit, there we go, sorry. So we're gonna head right out this way, right back through the arches, and we're gonna go to the other side of the park because I have not done that part for y'all yet. All right, so once you get past the arches, we are right back in the main square, Runaway Railway, right here at the Chinese Theater. We'll definitely be getting on that later. I do love that ride. It's the only ride that Mickey himself has, and has a sister copy on the West Coast. There it is, located at Disneyland Park in Toontown, as I mentioned before. So we got that, and now we're gonna head right directly across. It is so if you're hearing all the loud booms, there is a Indiana Jones stunt show going on right now. So hopefully it's not too loud when we walk over here. So right here in the Hyperion Theater, we have the Frozen sing-along. It is partially a live show, partially a giant screen. Not really anything I want to go see. Well, but it's cool, it's fun. Draws a big crowd because Frozen is still immensely popular. So we're gonna head right this way. And right here we have what's called Echo Lake. We have, I can't remember the name of that little boat. That's a quick service stand. We have Gertie the dinosaur right over there. She is an ice cream stand. And the original layout of this park, it is kind of got ruined by adding Sunset Boulevard that leads to Tower of Terror. But the entire center of the park used to be the largest hidden Mickey. You kind of need to use the app to see it. But the entire center of the park was Mickey shaped at one point, and it still kind of partially is if you look at it, but again, you really have to get on the Disney World app to see it from the bird's eye view. And we just have a Frozen gift shop here. Not a whole lot, some Frozen figurines, Olaf plushes. The bubble wands that just let out an ungodly amount of bubbles. Some drinks, some keychains, little things like that. Right here we have an original Mickey Mouse short that you can only watch here called Vacation Fun. Right through the jungles right here we will find, and actually I'm going to loop back around and I'll show you the front of that because it's a really cool big sign, and this is one of the few opening day attractions still here, still running every day, and that is the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good show. Been running for 30 plus years since the park has been open. So there we are. Just the handsome man himself. See you at Disneyland. there is an Indiana Jones ride. Rumor has it the dinosaur in Animal Kingdom, since it is the exact same ride system as that Disneyland Indy ride, it is becoming Indiana Jones. Rumor has it. I really hope so, because we could use that on this coast. But moving on. And then right back in that corner, we have Celebrity Spotlight. That is right now, and it has been for quite a while, where you do your meet and greet with that lovable snowman himself, Olaf. And right here on my left, we have Backlot Express, kind of a backstage themed quick service restaurant. Got some basic stuff, burgers, chicken sandwiches, things like that. But it's not too shabby. I do like it. So now this brings us right back over to the only Star Wars attraction not located in Galaxy's Edge, because this is also, I take that back, this is also one of the other opening day attractions still standing and operating today in this park, and that is Star Tours. So now, because we have a lot of space out here compared to the Tomorrowland version over in Disneyland, we can theme it with some better facade, and we have an entire Ewok village from Endor, but that's not what y'all are here for. You're all here for that guy, the AT-AT Walker. So that is Star Tours. It is a flight simulator type attraction, and here's its exit, Tatooine Traders. It's themed to a deserty shop you would find on the planet Tatooine, home of the Skywalker family. And this is kind of cool. If you see to my right there, this one gal has a Rey Disney bound going on, and it's awesome. And once again, we're passing that sci-fi dine-in theater, and this brings us back around to this entrance to Galaxy's Edge and the former Muppet Courtyard, which is becoming Monstropolis. So we're gonna head right back out this way, and I think that is gonna do it for Hollywood Studios. All right, well, that is going to do it for us from Hollywood Studios. Thanks for joining me. Go ahead and keep watching. We still have Epcot, we have Animal Kingdom, we have all 3 parks at Universal still to do, guys. So we have a lot coming to the channel. Thank you for joining me on this comeback journey, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.